it is what it is, right?
Yes.
So I was kind of thinking, my entrepreneurial mind. I was like, that's probably a good saying for like a t-shirt, right? It is what it is. So I started looking up the phrase, it is what it is. I was like, there's got to be t-shirts out there already with it is what it is. And I found an article that they were talking about. It was written by a military general, a major in the Army. And he was talking about the mindset of it is what it is and how it's not a good one. And then I was reading the article.
I was just going to say something about that.
Well, I was reading the article, but it is what it is. That's not how we use it.
Right. We
don't use it that way. Because some people are like, hey, man, I got all this fucking credit card debt and I wanted to do this other thing and now I can't do it because I got to, I maxed out all my credit cards. You know what? It is what it is.
There you go.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yes.
If
it's something that you have no control over.
Yeah.
Your long toes. It is what it is. My nose.
Your hair.
It is what it is.
Your hair
I love my hair. Yeah.
No, yeah.
It is what it is. Those things you can't change.
Yeah.
But being in debt is something you can change. Your mindset, the way you think, the way you react.
Exactly. So it's not like the way we use it, it's not really a bad thing. And the way we use it is what it is, it's also kind of like, you know what? I can't spend more energy on this. Because you know what?
Yes.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not there's
energy
I gotta figure out something else because it is what it is.
Yeah.
Either figure out something else or leave it alone.
Right.
But there are things that can be done. Like I think the article from this general, they were talking about like going out on missions and the enemy is doing this and we've prepared for this. And you know what? It is what it is. No, it's not. It is what it is. In those situations. And in those situations, you have to plan for contingencies, for things that may happen. It's not it is what it is. It's combat.
Right.
And there's a lot of things where you should say it is what it is and move on and figure out a way around it or a different way to do it.
Right.
And then there's some times when you can't say, and a lot of times maybe you can't say it is what it is. You need to deal with that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
face it.
Yeah.
Face it.
No, I thought it was pretty interesting. But then I read the other side of it because I was like, yeah, it is what it is. Because earlier this week we were talking about the court systems.
Oh.
And I fucking hate the court systems. I fucking hate them. I can't stand our court system because it is so complicated. There is so much shit that's going down. And like I've said before, it always feels like you're going to get taken advantage of. When you like, it doesn't, even if you are in the right and you're in the right, it's kind of like, this is a bad situation, but I'm sure it fucking happens. It's like a woman gets raped and they catch the person and they go to court. As a woman, you should be going to court knowing that justice will be served. But that's not the way they go into court a lot of times.
Right.
They're wondering like, fuck, man, I wonder am I going to get justice for what happened to me? I know this happened to me.
Right.
I know that I'm a victim. What they did to me was wrong, but they might get off on a fucking technicality.
So do you feel walking in to the court or the system itself, the system itself, the reason why you feel that way is because you don't have control? Nobody has control. Walking into that courtroom.
It's not up to you.
No,
it
is
what it is.
Judge.
Yeah.
Right. It is what it is.
But at the same time, the other reason why you get that feeling is because you've seen it so many times. You've seen it so many times when somebody that logically is guilty or they did allegedly, whatever, like people fucking say allegedly. Like that they did it. They found, but because of a technicality, because the evidence wasn't processed properly, they're gonna get off. You fucking kidding me?
Or because
of some law statute of limitations or some other fucking bullshit, like it doesn't count. No.
Yeah.
But when you can't do anything about it, like I was getting pissed off about some stuff that we're dealing with, but then at a certain point, it's like, you know what? I can't do anything about it. I can't do shit. So you know what? It is what it is.
Yes.
Now I can take this energy that I was thinking and fucking getting pissed off about this and Focus on something productive. Focus on the
Yes.
podcast. Focus on, whatever
Yeah.
it may be.
Yep.
But
And
stop
let it go.
and stop thinking about that.
Right. Yeah. I had to do that shit.
But then at the same time, like when it comes to the court systems, this is an extreme. But like we've talked about it, where you can only let things get out of hand for so long.
Right.
Because where that happened? In the Holocaust. Like we were listening to that book about the lady, and a lot of people, that was their mentality. You know what? It's the government. What are we supposed to do? It is what it is. And then before you know it, you're on a train. Now, obviously, this isn't the same situation, but it happens gradually, little by little.